Hey, this is Christy Birch again, and today we are going to talk about some fun DIY practical things that you can do. This is that we're making in particular is a chest rub, and this is totally something that would be a great gift for people. It's something you can also whip up for your family. I'm thinking in particular it would be a really good one for me to make for my dad for him to keep in his truck. So, you find it on doTERRA's blog. So when you go to doTERRA.com and then you go to our advocates and then you go over to our blogs and then product blog, and then in product blog, I mean, you can search it too from doTERRA's site, but it's called Soothing Salve, Salve, and this really focuses on the technique of making a salve and the frankincense, but you can use any combination of oils that you want. The most complicated part, but once you do this twice, it's going to be so easy you can do it when you're tired, okay? But you have a double boiler, a saucepan, and another container to go inside that can get warm. The other thing you can use is like a glass measuring dish. Those often make really good double boilers too. And you're not going for a roaring bubble boil. You just want enough water to get this warm enough to melt the beeswax in a low simmer. And you're not going to walk away from it because it's not going to take very long, okay? So I'm going to show you the rest of it with just the jar. But you're going to take the beeswax. We like this beeswax. It's from Beeswax. I got it off of Amazon. It's yellow beeswax, 100% natural. But the beeswax is already broken up into these little pellets. It's easier than the blocks of beeswax that you can buy, the brick kind. So you put the beeswax in here. Then you put that in the double boiler so your beeswax melts. And then you add grapeseed oil, super easy on Amazon, almond oil, and vitamin E. Reading through this, yep, we've got all that. And then it's all going to be melted in here together. I give it a little stir. If you have a wooden stir stick, like a craft stick, you can use that. If not, you can use a plastic spoon. That's what I do, because then you can thumb away. You don't have to worry about the washing all that oil off. And then you're going to set it aside, like I said, set it aside for like 2 minutes, and then you're going to add your oils. And the way this recipe reads, you have about 1 1/4 cup of carrier oils, and then you have 25 drops of essential oils. And you can play with this a little bit to make it so that it works for you. The recipe here on the blog calls for 5 drops each, so equal portions of lavender, cypress, which is really good for moving things along, melaleuca, which we all know fights all the, I think of melaleuca as fighting the fuzzy things, you know. So melaleuca, cleaning everything really good. Frankincense, helping those cell reproduction, helping everything to happen in a healthy way. And eucalyptus, which is also helping move things along. So you'll put all that in here with your carrier oil. Then you can put it into a container of your choice. You can spend the money and get some nice containers if you're doing that for a gift. I found all that stuff on Amazon really easy. Also, our convenience stores like Oil Life and Aroma Tools and a couple others that I'm losing right now, you can get little containers from there. But this is just my little Tupperware, and this is what we put it in, because it's got that, you know, tight lid on it, and we can go in there, use it over again and over again. I actually made one for the dog to help her with some of her itchiness. So that's how you do it. I want to share with you one of the oil blends that we really like too. Found that it's really helped a lot for chaffing skin and people who get real irritated red skin from like things that they eat, you know. So we have frankincense. This was equal drops frankincense, lavender, melaleuca. So if you have a starter kit, you already have these 3 powerful oils that you can use to make this. So I would really encourage you to do it. And that would also make a really nice diaper cream. And then the copaiba. And copaiba you can add to your order. You have to ship now when you do it, but you can add to your order. And all of this is super healing to the skin. And I'm going to show you how I use it. I've actually, this winter, as cold as it's been, I've just been using it also as a hand lotion, keeping it in my purse. in a different container than that. So I hope this helped. I hope you learned that you can do this. Don't be afraid of it because it uses the word double boiler. Just embrace it. Watch some YouTube videos on it that aren't scary, because it doesn't have to be scary. Or you can use a little crock pot or fondue pot. Fondue pots are really fun too. So get your DIY on and make this happen. Have a great one.